Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm on here today because I want to work on my crazy patchwork pieces. I'd like to finish them. I need to do some more stitching on that one. And this one here is one of my absolute slow stitching. Love this slow stitching one that I've got here. Do like that too. Right. I do love this one. I don't know. I want to work on one of them anyway because I want to show you some more stitching. I love these pieces. Oh, this is a good one. I could probably use that today, couldn't I? Need to finish them. Need to finish some of these, okay? Now, that one there I started way back in the year dot. There's a good mushroom there for... Oh, hey, I could put that in my piece of work. I can put that in that book. Roseanne's book. Okay, what she's doing. Mushroom that she's made. I could make another one, show you. She made a mushroom on hers. Right. I know whether I should start it. I won't start a new one today because I've only got a little while to do a bit of a video on what I'm going to do now. I think this one's finished. I do. I think that's finished, that one. So I'm going to put them back up in here. Okay. Because I don't know if I want to do the dark one. I've got a bit to go on this. I do love it. It's mostly only beading needed on there, I think. I've got something here that I'm working on, that I'm doing these little daisies. So I need to finish that too. I might take a couple of these pieces with me out to the lounge room because I want to finish some bits of work. Because when I'm out there, I need something to do to fill in me. Oh well, if I've got any time, there's something occurring that I need to just be sitting there waiting for. Look at this. Oh, I love these. Oh my goodness me, look at that. These are things that I could put on it, aren't they? And this here is something that I need to finish really bad. I think I was showing you how to do that. I don't know. And then I have a doll that I'm working on as well. So I probably should get these things going and show you what to do next with them because I put it all away and then it all got lost in the in the room. It wasn't actually gone anywhere, it was just lost. Have another face. Have those. The lady sent me these nice pieces of handmade lace. Look. Isn't that beautiful, this vintage lace? Anyway, so I imagine that people that are watching me on this are watching what I do with Roseanne's things as well. I don't know what we do on that book that we're making. This year I need to finish this. This is going to be absolutely amazing, isn't it? Wow, that's something I should put in there. I'm going to do some of that later. And this one here should be too. And then I need just to find the beads that all go with it. Then I've got that little person that I can fix that up. And that little one for... I've got this thing here with them in it. Right, here we go. With those bits. I'm going to put these in here. I'll put this in here in there. I'm going to fix that later. Basket. Okay. Now, the slow stitching one is very... it's got a lot to go on it still. I really love this. So I won't be doing that today, all right? But I've got the video up there where I've made part there of that. And I've done this one. I think it's finished. I think that one might be finished. Okay, looks pretty good. Looks like it could be. Looks like it might have enough stuff on it. I can't see any. Okay, but this one here's not. And neither is this one. This is one of my precious pieces that I really love. And it's got a bit of work to go on it too. But I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this one today. I'm going to have a go on this one today. Yep, I hope I just got the right thread. And I do because I've got a room full of thread. But it is handy for today. I'm sure I'll be right. Okay, so now we can do a bit of a stitch. Because yesterday I said I was going to do some on the thing I was doing for Roseanne's thing that she's doing, putting up, but I never got around to it, and I still, 'Still haven't. 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 ' So where's my box? I would go and leave my box of things out in the other room, wouldn't I? Suppose I need something light on here anyway, don't I? There's something light. Then it'll show up a bit better on the dark pieces. I've done some herringbone stitch on this, but that's what I'm going to do again now. Excuse me, I've already got that thread up, but I'm going to undo it. I'm going to take that out because I want to use the blue. Now, I don't want to get it's too far away from me because I need you to see what I'm doing. I can do lots of different stitches, but and can we get this to thread through? Yep, it's going to go. If we just get hold of it. Come on. Got a bit of glue on me, sorry about that. I was doing those little, I did a roll up bead. I did one bead. Actually, I fixed the book up too, so I can't say I wasn't doing that much. I did do some. Now, cross stitch I've done there, herringbone there, feather stitch there, blanket stitch there, and mostly covered what I would usually use. I'll do this one here with I'll do a cross stitch, it'll look alright, because the other one's up the other end. Real easy. You just go in there and up that way. I think I don't know if I did this the other day or something. I think I might have done, I don't know yet. We'll see. And then we need to add a little bit of few things. I think I'll put both these little ones on my Etsy. I might put them both in the same, I don't know whether to do it the same thing or not. On the same link. Sell them together, could sell them apart, I don't know. If I ever get round to it, I'm a bit slow at this. Putting things up there. It takes a little while to do it, and you got to take all the pictures, you got to have anyway, it's okay. I'll get to it eventually. We'll pucker up a little bit, but we've got to be careful. It's okay. It's not going to be a really big issue. I mean, I got bigger as I went along. That doesn't matter. You could really say that it was meant to be, couldn't you? Yep. Down in there, right. So we've come across there with some wild stitches. I will make another one. I will put, if I can find the link to this, I'll put it up. But I can't, I don't know why I haven't figured that out yet, but my new computer seems to be just giving me the bit of a hard time. I get really stressed out, so it's best if I keep right away from my laptop. Best if I keep right away from it. Okay, so now I need something to go down here and down there, so I'm going to do those ones. We won't put that colour, we might go with this one here. So what I'm using today the crochet threads that I've been buying, because sometimes I'd rather those than the stranded cottons. I'd rather the crochet cottons somehow. Righto. I've really got all that glue off me, but if it's not going to come off me, it's not going to get on there, is it? I'm not worrying about it. I might do a feather stitch down here. You can't see it very plain on there, can you? And then there. Come back to the edge of your piece there. Look. See? Fair on the edge. And you're going to go over here and make this bit one a bit further out so you can see it. Come back over to the edge. Be able to see it. I'll put some beads on in a minute and you'll be able to see that perfectly fine. You will. So it's a nice day. Sunshine, birds chirping. They really are too. They get out there in the big conifer tree we got out in the front, and they get in there and they sing and sing. And they go down and they get the little seeds from where Jeremy's mowed the lawn. They get all the middle lawn seeds and eat them, I guess. That's what they're doing. Sounds like it's not very noisy today. The other day they were a little bit chirpy. They were a little bit chirpy the other day. Whoops, forgot to get that round in there. Didn't show you very good how to do that, did I? This is bothering me, that that's bulky like that. I'm going to actually sew down that again next in the green part. I'm just going to do another row of the feather stitch in this green bit. See if I can, come here you. I mentioned when I was doing this, it might have puckered it up a little bit, because that's a possibility, I suppose. There we go. Yeah, I think I was asking in the last video if anybody knew where you could buy beads here in Australia, because I didn't want to have to wait for so long. I've been on a few different sites, but I don't know whether they're going to come from overseas or not. I know you can get them at Spotlight and that, but that's not what I'm after. I'm just wanting a little packet of beads, because I can't get any in this town now. It's just not good. If I go right through to the back of this material, pick up the back as well. Make sure you pick up the back, because it's the piece that I've got it sitting on. There. Get that as well. There. I had a reasonably good visit with my daughter, my youngest one. She gets frustrated with me all the time. Never known her not to, even when she was little. She did. I frustrated her something frightful, I did. Anyway. I don't mean to. I can't help it, I guess, when we... Well, I can't. Anyway. So that looks good now. Looks good to sort of settle down a bit, doesn't it? So you stitched it. I've got a bump here. It's okay. I'm not going to panic about that. I'm going to put some beads on here. If you got a long piece going across the back, and you didn't see that you were doing it, or you didn't notice, just go, when you get back to the back of it, just fasten it down a bit with a couple of stitches, like I am, and then when things won't get looped in it, like get caught up in it. I don't know why I've got this laying down here. You should end up there now. Rightio. I like this for something. I like that to put on here somewhere. What do you reckon? I do like to do my own though, but we'll see. I'm going to put some beads on. That's what I want to do. Don't I want to bead a bit? I just wanted to bead a bit from all this morning. I want to put some beads on something. Don't know why. Just felt like I want to put some beads on something. Be nice if I can't find the ones I want. I know I've got 2 big bottles out there with bead soup in them. When I say out there, it's out in the lounge, our lounge room with bead soup. Don't know if I've got bead soup in here now. I must have taken it all away, did I? These are not big. These are big pieces. These are big bits. I know I've got green ones in here, but they're not what I'm after. This is incredible, isn't it, for you to have all them and say, there's nothing what I need, but they're not. Okay, some of them have got a shine, some of them don't. I wanted to more, these are not glassy looking, you know what I mean? They're not, anyway. So, we'll put some up along here where we did this I'm going to put it in between the two. I'm coming up in here between them little, although should I put it over there near the top of that bit? Well, I'll put one back here first, okay, near the top of there. And I don't know what colour I want to use. Maybe this would be nice, these green colours. This colour, that'll look good. So you make sure you've got a good knot on the back of it. You can come up through the back, like that. Put your bead on. And they look a yellowy colour, see, these ones here are a bit greener, aren't they? But now I've started, I'll go with this. I'll go with these ones. I might set this back here a bit out of my way, so and just grab a few and put them down here. Easy to pick up. Down there, and we put that there like this. Come up through the back first before you put a bead on. Excuse me. And a bead. Looks good. Looks good. Can't find the right spot. There it is. So this is more of your, it's not traditional, but the colours a lot of people use these jewel colours, they might be called, to do their crazy patchwork. But it's all gone to all different sorts now. It's all different sorts of things you use now to do crazy patchwork. So that's going to be hard to put a stitch through that you can see something. So I'm going to put a bit of braid down that, I think. Come here, you. Where are you? Might be better off to pick it up off their thing. Yes, and I took a piece out of my finger with the scissors. I was there cutting like this. Oh, the lady was right. I'm sorry, darling, whoever you were. I forgot your name, but obviously you had to take the scissors off me. Had to, obviously it wasn't the day I cut myself. The day I did that today. I think I was just cutting up too much of that piece of work I was making. I think that's what it was. But it's okay, I fixed it now. I've still got 2 bits now instead of 1. Just cut it in half. It's got 2 bits instead of 1. So I need to put something over that, because if you stitch over there, well, you can't. So see what I've done here? I've put that down there so I could do a piece across here. And that way I won't have to... What have I got? I don't think I've got anything the right colour. It's too wide. I bought all these there one day and they were half price. I was excited about it. So I thought those would be just the thing to use on me crazy patchwork, because I do like to incorporate that. Now that's nice, isn't it? Where's the end of it? So they were $1 a roll for you get 2 metres. I guess that's not bad. That's only paying 50 cents a metre, isn't it? Can't really quibble about that. Not these days. You can't get much now for 50 cents. Which way does it go? That way, like that. Here. And then as I go, I'll add a bead. So I'm going to cut it off at. I'll cut it off, and then I'm having to put something over the top of it. Right, where my end bit is. Unless I can stitch it down, it doesn't... I might just put a bit of glue on that so it doesn't fray. Because this glue will be good, because it'll dry clear. You won't see it. Put that back in. Excuse me, and clear me throat. I might have to have a drink of water in a minute. And then if it's too cold, it'll make me cough. Oh, I'm a delicate little thing, aren't I? Ah, oh, crikey. Sorry, people. Ah, well. And I'll just fasten that there. If I push it there, it's sort of going to stay, isn't it? Because I'm going to have a bit of stitching in it, so it shouldn't go anywhere. Right, and I'm going to use my bead needle because it's threaded up. I'll put a knot in the back of it. I've got stitches on this part of it here. I'm going to have to put some beads or something, sequences or something there so I can see that edge. Okie dokie. Right, now I might just put one stitch there to see if I can hold that down. Right, bead needles go through good thicknesses of fabric. The only thing is you have to be careful that you don't break it and stab yourself, okay? So you can do it, but just be careful because there's a very good chance if you're not careful, it will break. And then that won't be good. And if you hurt yourself, ouch, well I stabbed myself underneath it. And that's okay, I can handle that. So I don't really need anything on there because it's not showing anything. You can't see the stitching. Now what colour would we put up along here? Will we go with this one or not? I don't know. I don't think that's it. Not that one, no. I think the purple might be too dark. I'm not sure about the blue. Oh yes, that looks good. It looks good, the blue one. This is how I end up with bead soup. I pull them out of the dish and then they're all over the place, so I have to put them all together, but that's okay, because then when I have got some bead soup near me, I can just use that or so. Can't I? Look at that. That does look nice. So if you think you need more stitching on it than what the beads will do to hold it down, you can put extra little stitches in there, but I don't know if that's necessary with this. It's not going to be coming off. Unless you're going to be washing it, it shouldn't come off. It should be there for life. Until your thread rots, I suppose. And then it falls off. Okay. I used to make these, these bags out of these. Stitch them for hours on end. I do love doing it though. But there's other things too that I really found to do since. So you know about all these other things on YouTube until I found YouTube, and then I found out that I could do all this other stuff and put it up there, so that's good. Will come from learning things. You'll learn stuff. It's good for you to know how to do stuff. You're never too old either, they say. Only they are, but that's what they say. They say you're never too old to learn. Where am I? I can't find my way through. I'm through. Nobody panic. I'm going to do a secret giveaway. Told you about that before, didn't I? I still forgot about it, didn't I? But I will. I'll get to it, don't you worry. I'll be only one day showing you all the good things that one person's going to get. And I'll make sure that I know who the person is when I come on here, okay? That way I can just get them to contact me and I can send them a parcel. Because I need to send out some parcels. I've been sending parcels for a while. I need to send them parcels. I think that looks really good, them blue things. I do like them. Things. They are beads. So yeah, they're nice blue beads. I don't want to go too close to the edge because then it's going to be turned over or whatever I'm going to do with it. I've got another one. I'll get another bead out of here. Right. It's not going to catch everything. It doesn't impress me at all. because it's going through some things, but not all the pieces here. Just make it really, end it off really good, Sonya. That's what you need to do. Caught that bit in it. It's all right. There you go. Now, I thought I was getting warm in here. I'm going to turn the heater off. I'll be there in a minute. Oh well, I'll be back in a minute with it. Okay. I know that's bubbly too, but I'm going to stitch through there as well. Put something over. That looks good, that little flower there, I think. Look at this. That's bent like that just from me. Oh, you can't see that. How bent it is, just from me, the heat of my hands. So you must be careful with them that you don't break it. Stab yourself. Okay, so need some more beads. More beads. Or should we put a little bit of something on that? So these are good things to add to them, but do I have the colour that I want in here? I don't know. That's a bright one. Looks nice though. The pink one. That looks good. These ones here haven't been cut out. But see, these dollies look really nice on this sort of thing. I put them on wherever I want them to go. So this would be nice to add a bit to this too, wouldn't it? Yes. Don't think I've done this, all this sort of stuff on it, have I? I put in the past I've put these bits on, of lace and that, but I haven't put any of the old bits and pieces of lace on them. So I might do that. I'll put some of this on here. Give it some vintage look maybe. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Well, we're going to put that there instead of the pink one. What do you reckon? And then we can have another bit. Since I've got a bit here to chop up, I can cut these pieces to pieces. Righto. And then I've got a bit for up the top here, because you need to have a certain amount of distribution of it. They're pins. You can't sew with those, Sonya. You can't sew with them. Right, I'll have this one. No, I won't. Don't like the feel of it. That one's too thick. I'll put my bead needle back in there. Suppose this one's not too bad. Actually, I'll use the bead needle. Where'd it go? Yeah, I'll use it. My cotton's here, isn't it? We seen it there before, didn't we? Here we go. It's here. Yeah, I do like the difference that makes from that. That does look good. That does look good, doesn't it? Right. Oh, good. I think I might be doing more of that on things. There's a bit there that I could throw in to it. There's something needs a bit something. Yeah, we can keep going. Let's just do this bit first, and then we'll just for ideas for you, to put what you want to put on here. It's your piece of work. You can please yourself. Some people are very traditional, and other people just like to do whatever they want to. So I've done these little pieces with silk ribbon, and there's a bit of bling, as you can see that. Now this is going to cover a whole heap of that, so let's just take a bit off it, eh? Let's make it a bit more so we can see the bit more the yellowy, orangey colour. Oh dear, I just had a terrible pain through my knee. Oops. Sorry, people. You don't want to know about my complaints, do you? I'm going to put this on here. I'll put a knot in it, good. With using little stab stitches first, alright? looks a bit like a fish. You reckon it looks a bit like a fish? Look, there's his eye, and there's his tail. It's your imagination, you've got to use that. There's a helicopter out there now. He could be coming to the hospital. Could be coming to the hospital to take people up to the big hospitals or somewhere. Somebody's bad. I hope that's not the issue, but if it is, you know, it's a good thing to have people to go to the hospital down in the city if they need to. You'd better. Seems like it might have landed out there somewhere. Used to always have to land up in the... Oh no, it had a place, didn't it? Landed up in the hospital car park when we had the old hospital there. I don't know. They have a helipad thing for it, I think, now, for it, at the new hospital. Now I'm going to put around the edge of this something so it can be used on a journal or in a frame. Some people frame theirs, and I don't know whether I will do that or not. I don't think so, because then it's going to cost me more to send it somewhere. But I'm going to put something, and it won't be this, but hang on, I'll show you. This is going to have an edge on it, okay? So it won't be that, because that's not the right thing. Probably might, oh, it could be this, I don't know. Actually, that could look pretty cool. Now that might look good. Yeah, I might put that around the edge of it. But anyway, so somebody can use it for a front on your cover of your book. I need some covers for mine, as I'm doing too at the moment, and I haven't got anything, ideas on that yet. If I do a lot of beads work, it makes it worth too much money, and I don't want to charge too much money for them. You've got to charge what they're worth, though, I think, or some of it. Anyway, now, right, so now I'm going to put beads on out here. The right colour for that. Leave that there if you want to use it in a minute. Now, so I did French knots there, made this little garden. What these look like. Might be okay. Might be okay. Yep. That'll make it look like one of those things that you put over your cup of your jug years ago. It had a doily with beads around it. I bought one of them the other day too. I don't know what I've done with it. It cost me $1. Whoops, a daisy. I've got everything caught up now. How are you going to do that? Come on. Come out of there. Oh dear. Nobody panic. Sonya. You should be saying, Sonya, don't panic, because that's who's doing the panicking. There we go. How's that? Does that look good? Okay. One of them. Another one of them. Ouch. I think the main reason I bought these packets with all these beads in it, because for doing the crazy patchwork, because then you got them all the same size and lots of different colours that you can use. I wonder if that's my child out there yet. In your car. It mightn't be her. When you say child, I think she's 30 something. But she's always going to be my baby. She's my girl baby. She's my good baby. Already I'm stuck now. Got one thread's caught through there still. It's in this bead. Come here, you. I got it. idea I've gone silent now. I'm still here, but... I thought one time about doing one of those live videos, but I can't do that because I could do it and I could talk just without doing any beadwork, but that's the only way I could do it. I couldn't do it with when he worked while I was trying to do it. It's just too hard for me to try and do all that technical stuff at one time. Besides, then people miss out on them things if they're in different countries as well, because of the timeline and that. Nobody wants to be getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to watch me. Anything interesting occurring outside? No. No, they think there's no rain, and that's good. There's no rain. And that is absolutely awesome that there's no rain. Even hubby said he was pleased. He's had enough. And usually he's the bloke who's out there wanting the rain because he's got the garden, see, but he's just had enough of that because you can't, everything's all soggy and wet. But anyhow, I don't know what I'm making. It just doesn't matter, does it, see? You just sew. It's all good fun. Creating things. I can't cook much. I can cook some things. I have a limited amount of things that I can cook, but I do them to the best of my ability, and that's not bad. But I don't go in for a lot of. Never was one for doing cakes or biscuits or stuff like that. I couldn't cook a scone if my life depended on it. I end up with these things like rocks. So it was just not good. I wasn't good at that. You can only, what I do now is enough. I've got enough talent, I think. It'll keep me going a while. Yeah, so Jeremy's good. He's picked it up really well. We had these beautiful hamburgers last night he made. Gee, they were nice. No way I'd buy them from the shops no more. I just can't handle it. So many things are not the same as what they used to be. And I'm not a big fan, never was a big fan of any takeaway food anyway, because my way of thinking is a waste of money. You can go and buy your own fresh stuff and make it yourself. Do I need something in the centre of there? Maybe I do put something on that. Let's have a look, see if we've got some sort of blingy bit, which we have got a few in this jar of things that I've... Oh, look, I like that. There's a good one. Oh, I do like that. Isn't that nice? There's a lot of yellow in here, isn't there? Maybe I'll leave it on something else. I don't know. Oh, there's one of these that I got. I got two of them, and they were hair things. Or clips or something for hair. And gee, they're neat, aren't they? Look at that, isn't he? Beauty. He's got a bit of wire still stuck to him. I've got two of those blokes. I've managed to put them on something one day. There's a pin. No, there's a pin. This might have been something I've just picked it up and throw it in there. I like these. Look at that, what it does. It makes it so nice, doesn't it? Gives everything a bit of a life. Oh, that's cool. You need a charm or two, don't you? Probably pop that somewhere. Charm, this is a good W. These come in, they went in those little tiny things that people had. Oh, I don't know, they were like a medallion thing, I don't know, that you opened up and put your little bits and pieces in there. And I got that in one that I bought. I like the butterfly, he's only little. See, here's more of those. These are the things I'm talking about, look. Amy gave me one, and I still got it, but I bought these others as well, because they were just to put in this thing, and these look really cool on here. I didn't sew that one on because he's an naughty, he's got a hole in the middle of him. There's a Q. Oh, that's nice. This is fun. Oh, little bee. Well, I don't know how long it's been since I've seen these, but it probably wasn't very long. But it's still you know, you get interested, don't you? You still like them. This is nice. So I've had it stuck to something by the look of it. I like that too. Oh, that's pretty. I'll put that on them bead around it or something. That'd look good, wouldn't it? Or even one of these purple ones. A bit of a thing, you put some beads around it. If it was a bit flatter, it might be a bit too high. Let me see, where's the first one I had? Here. I like this too. This came off a bracelet. And it's got little holes in this. I'm putting that on. I've decided now I'm definitely having one of those because it's really old and it's encased in that piece there. Look at that. And it's got little holes in it. It just can stitch through, I think. I'll have a go. Yeah, see there? We'll put that on, eh? That'll look nice. I'm going to put a knot in it. I'm only going to sew that on, and then I can do use a different piece of material. I do like to put charms on mine because I think they're, you know, and interesting bits because it makes it really unique, you know. I know it's your own work and everything, but still putting these things on it's good fun too. Good for decorating interesting bits. I might have to go in a minute. I don't know how long I've been on here, but I think I might have to go. My lunchtime's coming up and going past me, and I better go do that because I start to get weird if I don't eat. I know, don't say anything, people, I can't help. This would make a good bug body, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness, yes. Why didn't I make a... I'll find more because I got more. I'll find another one and make a good bug body out of that. Bug body. A beetle. Put some legs on it. Little head. You still probably do it on here too, couldn't I? Don't give up. I don't know if I could sit a bead on the end of there for its head. I might have to pick up a bigger one than that. Put it there, or you could have two eyes, look. Okay, that looks good. I like that on there. Yeah, just little bits of jewellery is all I've got there, and bits of pieces of other stuff that I've collected up, and bits I like, and you know, just put it in the jar, and then I can use it in this sort of work. Better put that up there, that needle. There we go. How's that look? I think it looks really cool. I've done a bit more today on it, haven't I? So we've got a bit further along. Oh, this is nice. This would look nice with beads around it too. If you put it on maybe a bigger piece of work though. It probably needs to go on something a bit bigger. You don't want anything too... Let me put an O on there. O. Or up here. These are nice. These are bits that I buy. They've got dangles on them that I can use in the pieces of work that I want to do. Anyway, I better go now. So I hope you enjoyed watching that tiny bit of work I put on there. But I've got to do those lacy bits, don't we? We've got to put the lacy bits back. They need to go back on there. They really do. They look nice. Okay, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Stay safe, and give me a like, thumbs up and all that sort of thing, please. Share if you can't, you know, if you can, please. Share me videos with your friends or whatever. It'd be nice for people to come, you know, look at your work, and the more people it looks, the better for me, okay? There's a little heart there where you can donate some little dollars to me if you want to. You don't have to do that, but there's a little heart. You click on that and go and donate a couple of little dollars or $1 or something if you want to help me with my channel. So, anyway, talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.